Bonjour!
Bonjour.
On est en avril 2019. Naturellement, Bambou est toujours avec nous. On est aux Bahamas et on a pensé, au lieu de vous faire un rapport écrit et vous envoyer des informations sur tout ce qui se passe ici, on a pensé vous faire un petit vidéo avec la collaboration d'Alexis pour vous donner un peu plus d'explications sur les changements de perspective qu'on a fait depuis 2017. Alors, vous savez un peu tous comment 2017 s'est passé. On a eu des retards, les bateaux, on a acheté beaucoup d'équipements, du matériel. Tout ça est encore là. Naturellement, la difficulté, c'est qu'on était un peu tard dans notre production, qui finalement, lorsqu'on était en production, les touristes étaient partis. Alors, après ça, on a commencé à se dire que ce serait peut-être bon de faire ça autrement, parce qu'on est pris dans un dilemme de 18 mois. Hein?
Yes, we had to move many things in that short space of time. It isn't like 3 years, but we have. We just have 18 months, and we are not fully out of that 18 months yet. We still have a few more months to go, and there's no transition as such. But at the same time, we have to change direction to be able to achieve the ultimate goal here on the island, because now we're into permaculture. We don't like Louise, and we don't make it here in time to be able to have to put the seedlings into the ground and be able to put them to be able to have a production in time.
Il y a aussi un autre facteur qui est très important, ce sont le fait qu'on n'a pas de maison aux Bahamas. Donc, si on n'a pas eu de maison comme cette année, on n'a pas eu de maison avant le mois de mars, alors ça nous a extrêmement retardés. Et heureusement, Raymond a eu l'idée, au lieu de faire les graines et tout ça comme on avait tous planté la première année, de faire plutôt des arbres fruitiers. Alors, il y a eu des changements de direction, il y a eu des changements de perspective, on est pris dans des contrats de temps. On n'a aussi aucun autre financement, donc on fait tout juste avec nos propres moyens. Et vous savez que c'est pas toujours facile parce que quand même, il faut fonctionner dans les îles, c'est dispendieux. Alors, on fait le mieux qu'on peut pour garder nos objectifs, respecter un peu les conventions qu'on a prises avec tout le monde et puis s'assurer que le jardin va se manifester très bientôt. Il est encore en friche cette année.
Oui.
En principe, on devrait mettre le bulldozer ou les éléments, peut-être pas le bulldozer, dans le mois qui vient. Et Raymond va nous amener au jardin et on va vous faire visiter ce qu'il y a en production présentement, qui devrait arriver quand?
That will be ready in January of next year. So we're putting plants into place, but before I go into that detail with you, I would like to take you into the small garden on behalf and show you what we have to present, so that we'll put you in that space. You might not be able to put your fingers on the plants, but you'll be in the same energy that we are, because it's still about us, all of us together, working together to achieve the goals that we want to achieve. So I want to break here and take you into the next phase. this is the new transition that we had started from last year, basically. We started with some seeds, the grains of the sour orange, which is a rootstock. And it's supposed to be one of the most strongest and durable rootstocks there is for North America. And we grow it here wild. And apparently I took the rootstock last year, planted them, and these are the trees that we have from last year. This is a plant that was grown into the sand from last year because I was not here in that space of time to deal with the plant. And I would say these are 7 months now old plants. We are starting, when I say 7 months, because I planted them basically before I left from Abaco. And now we have them up, and next year we'll be able to graft these into oranges, tangerines, pamplemousse, and whatever type of lemons or citrus we'd like to have from these plants because of the rootstock. Here are the papaya. These papayas that we had put in the ground in these trays basically about several weeks ago. And these papayas will take about 7 to 8 months. So we want these papayas to be ready for next year, January, when we arrive. So that everything will be up to stand and we'll be reaping at that particular time. So this is the new strategies that we decide to imply. And this is what we call the permaculture, where we have the oranges. So every year when we come over, instead of starting all over again, everything is already set up. And that's what we're organizing now. Oh, we have about 4,375 papaya plants onto the farm. And we'll be reaping those 4,375 plants during that time of the year, which is in January. And that'll be fantastic to get us going and to get us started. Now, we had not stopped, and we have another plant here that's called a sapodilla. We have about, I would say about 20 of those sapodilla plants, but these are natural fruit plants here from the island. They're like dates, but you know, it's similar to a fig, in between a fig and a kiwi, the taste. So it grows here in the Bahamas, and it grows probably in some of the other Caribbean islands. And over here, we have some peppers that we are doing for seeds, what they call goat peppers. So we're getting ready for those because we need these goat peppers. Basically, I'm planting them this year, basically for the seeds, to get the seeds from them. So this year, I will get the seeds, and I will take those seeds out, let them dry, and in this month here, by the end of the month, we should be having peppers on this tree, and some of them start to form as you can see right away. Right now, they are beginning to form. Like for example, although the plants are very small, you can see here, there's a pepper that is already forming on the tree. Here are some of the avocados that Lucette and Orly and those have planted during the time they were here. And due to the fact that they were planted in the sand, they took more time to perfect. And when I came back, I noticed that some of them, and I had to change the house and everything, I noticed that some of the plants were dying, so I had to catch them, get them, and start them back again. But we have about 15 avocados. We have actually, in total, we have about 15 avocados, and we have about 40-something seeds already in some of the trays in the back and some of the pots in the back. So that's quite a lot of avocados. We also have about 45 mango plants that were planted last year, and this is the result. And we are about to graft them and to turn them into so that we can get the mangoes in the next year or two. Altogether, I have 400 sour orange plants, which for the rootstock for transformation into oranges or tangerines, whatever. And I have about 50 pineapple plants that are here. And from those, I can have small shoots.
Alors, on a ici 3 pots qui contiennent des dattes. Alors, on sait que Aurélie Dongo, vous avez apporté les dattes, alors elles sont en production. C'est pas un orchard de dattier, mais ça va peut-être venir. 4 pots de date. Comme vous voyez, c'est en mouvement. Et on attend vos commentaires. Écrivez-nous, appelez-nous, donnez-nous des nouvelles. Et puis, le projet est toujours en mouvement. Il faut s'adapter, il faut rester dans la fluidité. Puis, on a besoin, comme toujours, de votre support émotif, émotionnel. C'est la même chose. Mais c'est ça. On a besoin de savoir que notre monde nous supporte encore. Alors, merci. Bonne journée. Que tout aille bien.